This is Jess Sides, and this is the first of 19 videos that I will be recording this month about wellness. We're calling this series the September Wellness Expedition 2012, and I'll be covering a different topic every video, ranging from mental wellness to physical exercise and dietary wellness, relationship and financial wellness, and who knows what else we might be inspired to talk about, community or environment. There are many, many aspects to wellness, just as there's so much out there that you can discover on our expedition. Please share in our Facebook page. Anything else that you would like to add, please post your own videos or post links. I'd be happy to watch and share and participate in any discussion that you're inspired to talk about as well. But today's video is about a controversial subject. It's something that people think is bad and terrible. Some people think that you should avoid it altogether. However, I believe that you can come in a healthy relationship with the thing that we call sugar. Its most common form comes in a bag about 5 pounds and is granulated. However, you can also find it in fruits and vegetables, and it's what our body ultimately breaks carbohydrates down into. Now, should you avoid sugar altogether? I believe the answer is no. However, baked goods, things that are very high in sugar, such as candy, cakes, cookies, ice cream, pop, do you think you should have these in your diet every single day? I think you know the answer, and the answer, I believe, is no. I think that anything that we eat should stay below 10 grams of sugar per serving. And if you can't only eat one serving, then you should probably avoid it if it's going to throw you over that 10 grams of sugar. Some websites have said 12. If you know how to read nutritional labels, we all do nowadays. Check this out. These are some cookies that my boyfriend got for, I don't know if they were for himself or for the kids or what, but we're going to see if we can read this label here. Sugars, 9 grams. You'll see that under the carbohydrates, you'll see fiber and then sugar, and you'll see at the top the serving size is 6 cookies. Now, here we go on this here. We're going to see what 6 cookies looks like. 6 cookies. Don't know if this will make you feel satisfied or not. Hopefully you're already full when you start to eat these, because that's 6 cookies right there. Me, I like to eat until I'm sick. So that's why reading these labels is really important, because especially whenever you're not at a healthy balance with food, you kind of need to put yourself in check a lot. So that's what nutrition labels are good for. If you drink milk with your cookies or your sweets, you're adding a ton of sugar. So you might want to go for unsweetened almond milk, or just avoid the milk altogether. Have a cup of tea, maybe with a little bit of milk in it and no sugar. So what I want to tell you now is to stop drinking pop. I know it stinks. If you really like pop, you need to drink your water and stay away from it. Some of the great things that you can drink that I think are super are Sobe Life Water and Vitamin Water. Both use erythritol, which is an artificial sweetener that comes from melons. I very much suggest looking up on Amazon.com and maybe buying some erythritol and experimenting with it and cooking. It comes from melons, and that is why melon is considered a diet fruit, and it's also safe for diabetics. Erythritol has a cooling effect on the tongue, which makes it especially refreshing if you add it to beverages, or if you make like homemade lemonade like I do, you can add that and it'll add a cooling effect, and it will reduce the sugar to only the sugar that is found in the lemons. So what makes erythritol so cool is that it's natural, and I totally am for reducing sugar in your diet. However, I am very much against using artificial sweeteners that are made in laboratories. Two of the biggest ones are SPLENDA. I bought this here because this has xylitol, and xylitol is very similar to erythritol. It's found in berries and some vegetables, and xylitol is a natural sugar alcohol. And this, however, they add sucralose to it. Sucralose is the technical term for the brand name SPLENDA. So what makes SPLENDA not so desirable? SPLENDA is made with 4 or 3 chlorine molecules attached to a sucrose molecule, which they say, since your body doesn't recognize it as food or can't use it, will pass straight through you. They say that, but different studies have shown that only about 85 plus or minus % of that actually passes through you. So something's happening to the other 15%. Who knows what. Another one that I totally give a big X to, and bad, is aspartame. Aspartame is also known by the brand name NutraSweet or Equal. Now, aspartame has a very shaky beginnings. They don't really know exactly whether it should have ever been passed by the FDA. Only 29 out of 60 of the scientists who were brought on to approve it or to examine its safety were confident that it would be okay if ingested, and it has been shown to cause neuro excitement and to act as a neurotoxin. There are amino acids that are aspartate and phenylalanine, which are amino acids. However, when they're used in direct quantities, they can cause excitement of the neurotransmitters in your nervous system, which will eventually like burn out, or could cause your nerves to dysfunction, could cause brain dysfunction. And of course, there's no direct studies. However, in humans, because we can't really study directly on humans in the levels that we can in animals, but it has been shown to cause cancer. And I pretty strongly believe that multiple sclerosis and fibromyalgia, those all-encompassing nervous disorders that we're seeing pop up, are very closely tied to the use of aspartame, NutraSweet, and Equal, being that I know some of these people and they are religious diet pop drinkers. Now, if you like pop, save it. Just save it for fun, like birthdays, or if you're going out to celebrate something at a restaurant. You don't want to drink pop when you're eating. It just adds to the overall sugar content of what's sitting in your stomach. And whenever you drink pop before you eat, you're spiking your blood sugar before you eat, and you are causing your body to excrete insulin into your bloodstream, which kind of triggers fat storage. I learned that from this book. It's called The End of Overeating, and my sister Vanessa lent me this book. It's by David R. Kessler, and everyone should read the first 50 pages. It's great. It kind of explains to you why you think food is, so irresistible, and why certain foods are so irresistible, and it may help you change your relationship and view of your cravings and desires of food, and it may help you value and come to a better relationship with healthy food. And I just thought this book was great. Another one that's good if you want to have a quick and fun read is Skinny Bitch, and they have a guide version for this, and I forget what it's called. skinny bastard, I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure. But, so you don't want to drink aspartame, and you don't want to drink pop. Some substitutes would be seltzer water, flavored seltzer water. You barely miss the sugar, let me tell you, with that. And if you want to add a little bit of stevia, which is also an excellent substitute, I would say stevia, though it does have an aftertaste. Xylitol and erythritol are like the 3 best perfectly natural sugar, alcohol, or herbal-based sweeteners that are out there. And if you need something sweet in the morning, skip the sugary cereal, go for some fruit and some whole grain toast, or yogurt can be pretty stacked up in sugars too. So you want to avoid yogurt, unfortunately, if you want to balance your sugar intake. These are pretty awesome. My kids love them. I can't eat them because they have butter and milk-based stuff in it. But these have 7 grams of sugar, if we can get the camera to adjust, and there's some fat, 3 grams. But if you gotta chew them a lot because there's oats in it, so you get that real satisfied feeling. If you want to feel more satisfied with smaller portions to avoid such a heavy intake of sugar, really chew your food and drink water as you're eating. So that will make you feel more full and more satisfied as you're eating. You want to taste the food on your tongue as it enters your mouth. Chew it as the texture changes. Feel the flavor changes, and make sure you chew completely before you swallow. I know it sounds kind of like silly to say that, but I inhale my food, and half the time we're eating so fast, we're in such a hurry, we require the food with all the sugar, fat, and salt to do the taste work for us, where we should really be chewing and enjoying our food and tasting our food instead of expecting our food just to do the work for us. Another awesome option, I think, by the way, these taste just like Samoa's, the coconut ones do, like those Girl Scout cookies, and you're getting fiber and stuff too. So, Shakeology. If you want to check out Shakeology, this has 9 grams of sugar. If you add unsweetened almond milk, you're not going to boost that over the 10 to 12 grams of sugar. And Shakeology is an excellent breakfast. It replaces a lot of your supplement needs as far as probiotics and super greens and antioxidants and protein. This is great. I started drinking Shakeology 2 years ago, and I give it to lots of people. It's a pretty safe answer for diabetics, and it's a safe answer for somebody who notices ebbs and flows in their blood sugar and gets like the late morning headache and irritability. This pretty much has cured it for my boyfriend, but it really cuts your cravings for sweet things, and it'll reduce your grocery bill, I think, because you don't have to do the breakfast, and you don't have to snack or eat a bunch of stuff to feel great and to know you're getting all your nutrients. And it's a little expensive, but I really think that in the end it saves you money. If you want to check it out, you can go to my website at www.shakeology.com/B-sides-Jess. Just check it out. You don't have to. I'm just saying it's a great option. I feel like I'm drinking a shake, and it's great. So coffee, if you do drink sugar, reduce it little by little. If you feel like you're putting too much sugar, you might be putting too much sugar in your coffee. Reduce it little by little, and eventually you'll be down to almost drinking it black. And then you can try maybe stevia or erythritol or xylitol. Again, try to avoid SPLENDA or aspartame. And that's pretty much all I have for you. I don't want to make the video too long. My first run was about 15 minutes long, and that was like way too long. But I just want to encourage you to just enjoy your food. Come with a healthy relationship with sugar, and don't make it your drug. Don't make it your food, your escape. I am so guilty of binging and being like, oh, I just give up, I'll just eat whatever I want. But it's really dangerous because it hurts your body image whenever you look back and your yo-yo dieting, is so tough. Let yourself have what you want and what you're comfortable with, but chew it. Reduce your portion size, read the labels, and enjoy the food. You make sensible choices. Let yourself have, a half a cup of ice cream if you really, really feel like you have to have ice cream, but only do it once a week, and do it with, mindfulness. So let me know what you think. Post your videos, post your links, and we'll keep this discussion open for the rest of the week or however long people want to talk about it. But my next video will be in the morning. It's just been a late start for me today. So I just wanted to say good luck, everybody. Thank you for going on this expedition with me. Please invite your friends at any point to our Facebook page and our Facebook group. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.